Okay, class, welcome to hrpo1311, and I'm your online instructor. I teach this course in Lecture 2. I taught it for about 20 years, and I'm glad you're taking it. Here are some of the challenges that I find with people who are taking an online course. The first thing is they do not read the syllabus. If you look over here on the left, you'll see syllabus page 1. You need to open that up. And in it, you'll find the course description, the things that we're going to cover. Then you find out the lessons, because we navigate by lessons. Your assignments are found within the lessons. You see how the course is broken up. And then further down, you find out about extensions. This is self-paced, and there's no reason for extensions, in my opinion. You know, from the start of the class until the end of the 8th week, what you need to do, and you need to do it ahead of time. I find that a lot of students wait for the last week to turn in their assignments. Listen to me, please. That is not a good practice. Many of you will do it, but it is not a good practice. So further down are the study tips, and what I'd like for you to do is to look at over here where it says student orientation. Do that. Now, let's look at the remembers. Remember, read the book. If you were in my lecture class, you would understand the letters RTB, which is read the book. If you think that you can get through this course by just answering the questions on the exams, it will not work. You need to read the book, and it's manageable. All right, let's go up here and go over to syllabus page 2. You really need to take this and put it on your cell phone or cut out the schedule of tests, exams, etc. Let's look at it, though, and let's see what's there. One, you see when it opens and when it closes. And then you find the important part. These are the assignments. This is self-paced. These are only guidelines, with one exception, and that is anything that is required to be done in the first week, you must complete in the first week that the course is open. So you see each one of the assignments, the exams, the lesson quizzes, the Young typology, again another exam. You notice two right over here to the right of those are the suggested completion dates. It would be very good for you, as well as for me, for you to complete those assignments in that time period. It is self-paced. You don't have to do it then, but it's very beneficial for you and for me to get those done in the timeline that I've given you. I stutter on this. One of the problems I have with lecture students and with online students is not following this timeline. One of the questions that comes up frequently is, well, here's an assignment. Where is it? If you look to the left of the assignments, you see lessons. For instance, in course procedures test, it is located in lesson 1. That's where you go find it. Let's go over here and see if I can find lesson 1. And open that up for you. A tad bit slow. We could sing camp songs while this is running. All right, so here you see lesson 1. Anytime it's underlined, that means there's more behind that particular topic. You notice here that the PowerPoints are there, and then you notice this assignment, student introductions. If you went back to syllabus page 1, you would see this is an assignment. All you do is open that up. apologize for it not opening as rapidly as it should. Well, I'll have that corrected for you when you get in there. First thing in Lesson 1 is you need to get BioSig taken care of. You go here and click on Course Procedures Test Verification. That's BioSig. You cannot take the Course Procedures test until you get registered with BioSig. After you do that, you can get into the Course Procedures test. The way to pass the test is to read syllabus page 1, page 2. The way to pass the test is to print syllabus page 1 and page 2. Have them in front of you to take the test. You'll do very well on it. Then you notice on down beneath here, as you scroll down, you have the Course Procedures test, which you're going to do well on. And then you take Lesson Quiz number 1, which covers chapters 1 and 2. The test is open book. It is timed, so you should have read the book. Okay, I think I've got you started off on a good track. I'm going to go back up here and get this corrected about student introductions, and I look forward to hearing from you. One final thing, and that is when you're in my course, we only communicate through messages. And messages is found over here on the left. Click on Messages, and here you create a message. You can select anybody in the class, but let's use me. And there I am. You simply select that and put the topic of your message, and then send me a message. In my communications with you, I message you, and sometimes I message myself to make sure that I've sent you a message. Okay, folks, it's time for y'all to get started in the class. Let me tell you what you're going to find out from taking this class. Is you're going to find out a lot about yourself. In fact, in my classes, my students have to repeat. The most important thing to know in human relations is yourself. You're not going to be able to control other people. The course doesn't teach that. But you're going to be able to control how you react to people and how you relate to them. Thanks for taking the class. I look forward to hearing from you through messages, and keep contacting me. Thanks a bunch. Bye, y'all.